Hello trainers of Rakusu and welcome to another live stream. This one we are shiny hunting for a Fennekin. Okay, I have 2 water sips to do in the beginning of the stream. I see how it is. What is with you guys? Why do I have to drink water when I just started the stream, man? I just started this. Oh man. Okay. Welcome everybody. We are hopefully going to get a shiny female Fennekin this round. It may be a 12% chance, but who cares? We're gonna go for that. Let me do these water sips real quick though. Oh goodness. I don't even know how people drink water. It just tastes like minerals and dirt. I do not like it. Alright, we're off to a good start. What do you mean we're off to a good start? You say drinking water is a good start? No! Oh, Arceus. So I did actually get a little bit too many eggs. And by too many eggs, I mean I got like 4 boxes and then the eggs were, I didn't have any space, so the eggs are scattered throughout the rest of the boxes, and that's the problem here. We have August over here, the shiny Volcarona we got from previous hunts. I don't know how many of you remember that, but she's gonna be the one helping us hatch these eggs today. How is everyone doing? Let me know how everyone's doing today. Oh man. Okay, so here we go. Hope she gets a shiny female Fennekin since she got a male shiny Fennekin. Yeah, for sure. I hope so. I really hope so. I truly do. Did you draw that yourself? No, I don't draw the digital art that I use, honestly. I don't do that. I commissioned somebody for the art. So, yeah. Manny, how many times did I tell you not to break down my door? Please stop breaking down my door. Do you have any idea how expensive those doors are? I'm so tired of replacing it, man. I'm so tired of it. I've gone through like, what, 7 doors already? Sheesh. Doesn't matter what I do, you just love to kick it down. How dare you? Oh boy. Your hamster is evolving? What's it evolving? It has turned into hamster, but with a twist. What is the twist it's speaking of? What? I'm so confused. Why is this? This is not the right one. Why is it a Feebas? Are there Feebas eggs mixed in with this? Oh no, there's Feebas eggs mixed in. Oh no. Oh no, I don't know which ones are Fennekin eggs and which ones are Feebas. Oh no. Oh crap. Oh no. This is bad. Good. Let the water flow through you. No! I got soda here. This soda is enough for me. This soda is enough. Fish? Yeah, I'm so confused. I don't know which one is which. Like, what? Oh, no. I don't know. Oh, goodness. I'm so worried now because it's a mixture. So I'm just like, please don't give me one. That's a weird looking Fennekin, right? It's definitely weird looking. I don't know how it got mixed in there. Please be a normal Fennekin egg. Please don't be a Feebas. I don't know which one is which. I hope that was the last of the Feebas. Hello, Garrett. Welcome to the stream. Okay, good. It's a Fennekin. Let's go. How you doing today? How you doing? Hashtag scuff? Well, I mean, sort of, but sort of not. Like, I mean, oh, I hope we don't bump into more Feebas eggs. I guess you could consider it scuff, considering that's like there's Feebas mixed in, but scuff is usually considered to be something where there's an error with the stream, right? I don't know, I forget that. I forget that. Alright, here we go. Are you going to be... I think that was the last Feebas. Okay, I think that was the last one. Thank Arceus. I would have been very, very concerned if it wasn't the last one. Happy to see you again, Thunder. Oh yeah, I'm definitely happy to see you as well. Welcome. Hashtag almost scuff. Okay, I can live with that. Hello, Arthur. Welcome to stream. How you doing? Man, I cannot believe. I mean, what a start to the stream. The very start of it, I get hit with water, and then the first thing I get just happens to be a water Pokemon. I feel like this is a coincidence, but also not a coincidence. Did one of you sneak this Feebas egg in there? Did one of you sneak that in? Jason, hello, welcome to the stream. How you doing today? New here, hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Oh, well, I hope you're having a beautiful day too, and welcome. We are the Rakusa region. Everyone's a Rakusa trainer. The only thing I ask is not to catch me. I'm a Zorua trainer. I'm literally a Zorua, okay? Let's make a deal. You don't catch me, because I have enough people trying to catch me, man. I have enough people trying to catch me, seriously. I had this whole storyline written out, and the first thing I get told by somebody is, I'm gonna catch you in a Master Ball. Why? Why? Why do you want to catch me in a Master Ball? And I asked him this, and he's all like, well, just because. Just because you're catchable, and you're shiny. I'm just like, you know what? Fair enough, but also not fair enough. So, you know, that's the story behind that. Oh, Arceus. How many do I have? Oh, okay, it's already full batch here. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't know which eggs are which, so I'm gonna hope for the best here. Let's do this. Here we go. Okay, here we go. Let me bring this one over here. I totally wasn't working on the living decks at any point. I don't know what you're talking about. Hey Thunder, there's a really cool lyrical cover of To Battle Zero Loud, the 2 versions and stuff. Oh yeah, ironically enough, I'm still kind of upset about that, because I came up with lyrics a long time ago, like years ago I came up with lyrics that I wanted to sing for Pokemon songs, and someone beat me to the punch, and I was like, darn it, these people beat me to the punch. And so now I just was like, I don't think people would want to hear my variant, because I have like completely different lyrics and everything. I'm just like, I'm kind of shy. I look at it, I'm just like, I'm kind of shy, because the thing is, if I go and sing it, you know you're gonna have those people that are gonna be like, oh, but you copied them, or these people did it better, or these people, you copied their concept. But it's like, I literally have proof that I've written these lyrics years ago. Like, I think anyone can do it. It's not really copying if it's a concept that other people want to do. It's a concept. Alright, here we go. What are you going to be? Not this one. I love how it goes through half the map. Is that water underneath the map? Hold on. That is water underneath the map. What is that? What? It's just plain blue. Do you have a variant of the Zero Lab theme? I do. I very much do. I write a lot of lyrics for different Pokemon themes, and I've always enjoyed doing it. I really wanna sing so badly, but like, I don't know. I have to find a good mixer and stuff like that. Consider this stream egg hunt cracked me up. Trinity, my dear friend, my buddy chum pal. Why are you making a joke like that? What? You know what? I shouldn't be surprised. It's only a matter of time before I get rickrolled too. I would not be surprised. Okay, here we go. Are we gonna get this egg? I want these shinies already. Give them. Give me. Also, Arthur E. Yes, E. Can we get an E in chat? I honestly wouldn't mind hearing it. Who cares if it's not good or on par with the bigger lyric? Okay, thank you. Also, this egg is on top of a rock. What are the chances of it being purposely placed on top of a rock here? Like, that's great. That's great. Are we making dad jokes now? Trinity is. I agree. Yeah, thank you, Gaga. Welcome to the stream. Alright, let me see. Okay, we have one more egg to hatch here. Another egg. What are you gonna be? Are you gonna be the shiny that I so desire? Be the female shiny. I wish for it. Nope. Okie dokie. Let me see here. Hey Thunder, I got a surprise for you. Check the art section of Discord. You're gonna like it. Okay. I can do that right now, actually. Let me see. Oh my Arceus, this is so great. I love it. Let me put this up. Let me show everybody. This is great. Oh my goodness. Here you guys ready for this? Look at this art piece that Draca here made. This is so perfect. This is so me. Great going. I love it. Oh my goodness gracious. That's so great. Oh man, that is so funny. I'm gonna use this. Next time I do that, next time I stream Roblox, I'm using this, if that's cool. I'm literally gonna use this. That is so perfect. Oh man. That's great. By the way, speaking of that water glitch, which was weird by the way, have you ever got a random black line in Terra raids? No, but I have gotten it to where I'll see like a random trainer or something like just in the middle of the raid. And the Pokemon itself just standing in the middle of the raid. There's like no explanation to it. Where are more eggs? Do I have more eggs scattered about? I'm just double checking to see if I have eggs scattered about because I don't want to have to go searching for it later. It'll be easier to find those. Okay, here we go. Here's some more. Yeah, I made a bit too many eggs and so it got scattered about. Go for it. I'm glad you like it. Yeah, I love it, man. I love it. It's so perfect. And it's just way too perfect. I'm so excited to use that for the next Roblox stream. That'd be way too funny. Oh, man. Goodness gracious. Oh, no, I didn't mean to bump into you. Oh, wow, that's kind of hilarious, to be honest. Yeah, it is. It's so funny. I love it. It's too great. It's too great. And I like your drug. Yeah, seriously. Keep up the good work, Draca. And you too, Trinity. I see so many good artists here. Even J2. I don't know if J2's here, but I know they're also an artist. I really hope to see more art from everybody. Like, it's just, seeing your guys' art, it's just been so amazing. I love seeing the different concepts that are being thought of and the different ideas and designs and all those kinds of stuff. It makes me really excited when I see your next art piece. So please keep it up. You got this. Everyone's got like just amazing art. There's a lot of people, like a lot of artists in the server. I'm just like, you guys are so cool. I used to draw art. I just don't have time for it now, but I did used to draw art a whole lot. Like, I have some fairly good art pieces. And then let me show you a sketch that I have right now. It's mainly for a friend. May as well show it to you since it's going to be a reference sheet soon after the sketch is done. Sure, I'd love to see it. Art is welcome here. Art is always welcome. I'm excited to see what you have. Oh man, I should start counting these eggs, man. I should start counting them. There's just a lot of them though. I have to figure out how many boxes in every stream, so I'll probably do the calculation somewhere down the line. Let's see, what will you hatch into? Will you be the lucky shiny Fennekin? No, you're not. Okay. It's in art now? Okay. Let me see here. Ooh, let me save this. This looks great. The worst people in the art community are art thieves who can't draw with it. Yeah, I had a friend. Okay, so I have a friend named Mirage who's an artist, and like he takes on commissions and stuff, right? He takes on commissions, and he's in this one server, and the people in that server were stealing his art, and they put their own logo over the art, but you could still see his logo on it. It was like, bruh. Anyways, here is the art piece from Trinity. Isn't this gorgeous? Look at it. It may be a sketch right now, but it looks amazing. I really like what you got going on here. Keep up the amazing work. I'm excited to see when it's fully done. I'm super excited for its final result. Please feel free to share that with me, man. I want to see it. Nathan Maki is asking what Duskit do to you. Duskit did a lot. Duskit took away my hope. Alright, look. I have too much PTSD with Duskit. I don't want to talk about it. It kept destroying every Lumion I threw at it. It wasn't fair. And when he shares his screen, you know, I watch him make every art piece. Like, I've watched him make art so many times. So many times. But it's unfortunate to know that he deals with a lot of art stealers and things like that. But that makes sense considering that, you know, he is a person who does commissions. And you know, people who do commissions are practically like the main target for art steals. Especially people on, like, you know, other platforms too that post their art. Yeah. But it's going to be Egyptian style because I did ask my friend to give some references. Ooh! I want to see that. That sounds so cool. I don't know what it is. I think it's probably because I have some attachment to Yu-Gi-Oh! But I think Egypt is like just such a cool thing. Whoa! Hello? Hello? Okay, hi! That is a shiny Hoppip! I'm not even searching for you! But I ain't gonna complain. Get in the ball. Stay in it. Let's go, free shiny Hoppip! Oh, man. Our thieves are very just sad to see in any community, so I completely understand your feelings there, Gaga. I agree with you. They're just it's terrible. It's terrible. Oh man. Yeah, the shiny sound effect was a little late, but that's honestly perfect though. I love that shiny sound effect. I don't know which one I like more, Legends Arceus' shiny effect or the shiny effect from like Gen 4 and 5, like, because they both have really good sound effects for their shinies. You know what I really miss though? What I really miss is in Pokemon Black and White. You know, I miss the fact that they have N's Pokemon. And you could catch N's Pokemon and it would have this special little effect. And I really miss that. Yu-Gi-Oh! Mentioned, calm down, Onyx. I know you're eager to duel and to do all that stuff, but nah, you need to calm down. I see you. Yeah, just drawn them a bunch of times, but I may as well do Anthro to go beyond regular stuff. Nothing wrong with that. Do whatever it is you would like. As long as you have fun drawing, that's all that counts. A fun fact, Shiny Hoppip was the first shiny I encountered in Scarlet Violet. No shiny charm, full odds, and literally 1 hour into the game. That's funny. That's really cool. Oh man, that's really cool. Oh, my first shiny. So I actually didn't get my first shiny in Scarlet until I started hunting it, because I went throughout the whole game without bumping into a single shiny. Like, I legit did not get a single shiny. It was so sad. But when I went through Violet, it was like defeating, you know, Pokemon Violet and things like that. Ironically enough, I got like 3 shinies randomly throughout the game, and I was like, what is this logic? Why do I not get it on this one? I remember this one Zeraora drawing I made digitally, but now it's lost in my gallery. Maybe one day you'll find it. I believe, Maki. Maybe one day. Or maybe if you have it in your mind still, you can even recreate it. That'd be pretty cool to see. That would be really neat to see. Lost in the sea of photos and videos. I feel that. I feel that so much. I have so many images I've lost over time. It's not even funny. Goodness. Okay, let me make an art signature on some art pieces right now because I need to make sure. Yeah, you guys should always have like a little signature on your art piece or something, because then it'll make it harder for people to try and get that. Especially with how good your guys' arts are. I wanna see what you come up with. I'm interested to see the little logo. I ran into 3 shiny Pokemon before getting the shiny charm. It was in this order: Hoppip, Koofant, and Grimer. Yeah. I don't even know how to. Is it Cubfint? Is it Cub? Isn't it Cubfint and not Cuffint? I forget. I forget. Correct me if I'm wrong. Like, always correct me if I'm wrong. Okay, here we go. I think we're finally moving on to, like, the regular eggs now. There we go. I'm moving on to my boxes of eggs, finally. Alright, here we go. Hopefully we get this one. I think what I bumped into was like a Dunsparce and then a Gabite. Or not Gabite, but Gibble. And I think the last one was like, I think it was like Lemora or something. Like, I know it was a rock type. No, it was a Garganical. That's what it was. It was Garganical. I bumped into those three in Violet at random. Like, completely random. But now I've completed the Pokédex on both games, so I'm just like, it's fine. It's fine. I have the shiny charm in both games and everything. Good luck with the hunt and everyone watching enjoy this stream. Thank you, Will. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Koufont. Okay, that's how you pronounce it. Okay, Koufont. Okay, good to know. Thank you. I appreciate you. Appreciate you. All right, let's do this. I got me some chicken parmesan earlier today. I tell you, chicken parmesan is so good. Have you guys had that before? I love different kinds of foods and trying them. And this one has just kind of ended up being one of my favorite foods. Maybe it's because I am a really big fan of pasta, but chicken parmesan just hits different, man. It hits different. Which is funny when you think about it, because I'm not like the biggest fan of chicken. I'm not the hugest fan of chicken by itself. Oh man. What are you going to be? Are you going to be the shiny Fennekin I desire? Nope. Okay, we're gonna keep on going. We're gonna keep on going. The fun fact, guys, the Japanese Ditto that I have in this game comes from my Japanese Soul Silver game. Just a little fun fact, because I literally I got a Japanese Ditto from my Soul Silver because I have a Japanese Soul Silver, and I've just kind of been using that. It's been pretty cool. I'm lucky though, because I don't need to be able to read to know how to get through the game. I've played it way too many times. The Gen 4 games are just like my specialty. They just are my specialty. I'm not as familiar with other games. I see the Lechonk over there running over here, and I'm just like, bro, chill, you do not need to run all the way over here. What you doing? Why do you want to greet me so much? The Lechonk. FYI, chicken parmesan sandwich exists. I want to try that. That sounds so good. I want one. I want that. I want it. I had chicken parmesan at Olive Garden one time. It was pretty good. Yeah, it's amazing, man. It's just amazing. All right, you know what? I'm gonna just do it this way. I'm gonna keep those eggs there, so because this will be easier to get through instead of like doing this multiple times. Okay, here we go. I wonder. Hold on. Maybe if I could sort out my boxes, can I? I wonder if I could sort these out. What if can I put these in another box? Do I have room in other boxes for it? You guys can see my box struggle, right? Like, you can see my box struggle. Okay, I'll put it here for now. It's just a temporary fix so that it's easier to get these eggs. Okay, that's better. So that I can just like draw a selection box and then put them in there. But yeah, you guys can definitely see my box struggle. I have like no room at all. Has anyone tasted tiramisu? I need to look that up. What is that? Oh, this thing. This thing. Oh yeah, I've tasted it. I've tasted it. It's so good. I love sweets, man. I want to know how to make these. I'm gonna make these one day because these are so good. You're making me hungry for sweets now. I don't have a sweet tooth. I'm sorry, Draco. We can't be friends anymore. How could you not have a sweet tooth? We can't be friends. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. It's understandable. Sometimes it's not to everyone's taste. But I am obsessed with sweets. I love sweets too much. In fact, I have some like heart candy and some chocolate with me right now. Thunder, you got quite a lot of Fennekin eggs, right? Quite the extra in the PC. I'm so confused by this joke. What are you trying to say? What are you trying to say? Oh man. The dad jokes are incoming. The dad jokes are definitely incoming. Alrighty, let's do this. What are you going to have? Are you going to be the shiny? I'm going to say that to every egg. No, it's not. Okay. What's everyone's favorite soda? For me personally, I'm a huge fan of root beer. Like a huge fan of root beer. So that's usually what I go to. But I like the specific brand mug root beer. That's my favorite. I'm more into spicy food. Guess we have the opposite taste in food, Thunder. To be fair, I love spicy food, but I have a literal physical problem that I can't have spicy food. Like, I actually enjoy it, but I literally cannot have it because of a physical problem I have. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it's called. But every time I eat spicy foods, I end up either getting really sick or like, I just end up like, my body just rejects it. Cause I think there's something wrong with like my taste buds or something where it can't process the spice. And so that kind of just ends up happening at random. So yeah, unfortunately I can't have spicy foods, but I would love to have spicy foods. I'm so jealous, Draca. Let me have spicy foods trade with me. I want to be able to eat that. Coke Zero and ginger ale. Okay, those are good ones. I built my spice tolerance lately. Must be nice to be able to eat spicy foods. I prefer Sprite and its variants. There are more variants of Sprite. What other variants of Sprite are there? Let me know. Don't tell me they made like cherry Sprite. Don't tell me. I swear to Arceus, if they have random stuff like vanilla cherry Sprite, I'm gonna be so confused and concerned. Because I don't think that would work. You know what Sprite you should go after? The best Sprite in existence, McDonald's Sprite! The McDonald's Sprite is the number one Sprite. Changed my mind. I miss CR Mist. I don't know why they're calling it Starry now. But is it just me, or does CR Mist taste differently than Starry? Sprite is goated, tastes clean, and it's refreshing as heck. Yeah, Sprite is nice. It is. But I definitely do not understand other flavors. Deep fried Coke. Oh no, we're not going back to deep fried everything. Variants include cranberry, cherry, grape, orange, tropical, ginger, and vanilla Sprite. There are some problems. There's some problems if somebody likes orange Sprite. I'm sorry. Orange and grape? Ginger and vanilla? Oh, nah. Cranberry. Sprite oh, nah. Nah, I would not be able to have that, man. That sounds so unappetizing to me. Deep fried Pepsi? Stop deep frying everything, man. Not everything needs to be deep fried, you know. Not everything needs that. Alright. Tomorrow is Friday. I work tomorrow. I cry inside. Internal screaming. Deep fried mug root beer. No, don't you do that to my root beer. Don't do that to my root beer, man. I enjoy my root beer. I don't want to lose it. I don't want to have it be deep fried. I like my root beer. What the heck? Vanilla Sprite, right? Right? I would be so concerned. How are you gonna turn a dessert flavor into a carbonated drink? I don't even know. It makes me so concerned hearing that. Hey man, Sprite cranberry slaps, especially on Christmas. I think some problems. I don't know, man. It seems a bit weird to me. I feel like, okay, darn it. I did it again, where all the eggs are hatched, and they're running, thinking it's not. Goodness gracious. Okay, here we go. We go on to the next batch here. Ba-doop-a-doo. Here we go. We keep on going here. I don't know. I don't know. It makes me concerned and a little weirded out to hear that there's different flavors of Sprite. But then again, I've never tried it, and you know what they say, don't judge a book by its cover. I'll tell you what, guys, when I see those different flavored Sprites, I'm gonna take a sip of them. You guys are literally going to audibly hear me drink it on stream, and I will tell you exactly what I think. I will tell you exactly what comes to mind when I drink those. Knowing me, I'm gonna say some weird stuff, but... Because I had this weird thing, like, okay, so as I said, you guys know I have, like, different taste buds. Like, I have some kind of problem with my taste buds. I don't like barbecue sauce, because to me, barbecue sauce is sour. Like, there's no other flavor to it. It's just plain sour, and it tastes like it tastes like Sour Patch Kids if Sour Patch Kids was left out for several months. And that's what it tastes like to me, and I don't like it. Like, I didn't like it at all. And I only learned fairly recently, because my friend brought it up and was talking about barbecue sauce, that it actually had like a tangy flavor, like a different flavor than that. And I was like, it does? It's not sour? And they're like, no, it's not. It's actually kind of sweet. I was like, this is insane. So it's just different. It's just different. So yeah, my taste buds are just very, very off and different. But I can't do anything about that. Exactly. No, why are you coming up with these jokes? I see you, Trinity. You coming up with these jokes. The dad jokes are real. They'll never end. They'll never go away. I don't like barbecue sauce. Never mind. You're now my least favorite streamer. No! Party pooper, I'm sorry. Oh, man. How dare. Okay, barbecue sauce is okay. Buffalo sauce all the way. Is that spicy? Knowing you, it's spicy, isn't it? That's probably spicy, and that's why I can't have it. I wish I could, though. I wish I could. Recently, my father made some curry, like non-spicy curry, and it was super good. It had like a lot in it, but it wasn't like sour, or it wasn't even spicy, but it was just super good. I think it had like onions, and then it had like chicken and a bunch of other things with like this really, really fluffy rice. And I was like, this rice is so fluffy, it's so good. And I wanted more of it, so I went out like in the middle of the night, because I'm nocturnal, so for the most part I stay up at the night. And I was all going out, and I was all like, I'm gonna go get more curry, right? So I go in the fridge, and I don't really see any of the curry. And I start getting the rice, because I saw the rice in there, but I didn't know which one was the sauce, because they had some like liquids in this container and whatnot. And I was like, are these the sauces? And so I was trying to grab it, and I was like, I couldn't tell if they were, but I didn't want to risk it because it looked kind of like soup, and I was like, I don't know. So I ended up not actually figuring out where the sauce was put. So I just kind of ended up using the air fryer to air fry some shrimp, and then I salted the rice, mixed that up, and then like, you know, I warmed it up and put the shrimp in there and salted the shrimp, and I was like, this is so good. This is so good. I love shrimp and rice a whole lot. I think it's just, rice in general is super good, especially if it's perfectly salted, which I did exactly that. And I was just I was just, oh, it was so good. Why don't you like jokes? You're going to ignore me now? No! No, not these other jokes. I'm not going to ignore you, but man, these kinds of things, man, those jokes are something else. I kind of imagined Anthro Thunder the exactly same as the human thunder, but hair has bluish ends. My hair does have blue ends. You can't see it very well, but here, I'll show you. Hold on, give me a second. Hold on. Let me show you real quick. Like, literally, my hair does have blue ends. My hair is also incredibly long for some reason. We don't talk about that, though. We don't talk about how long it is. It's just about, you know, it being it. I think I have a good... Do I have good art of it? Okay, here it is. I think I do. Here we go. I see a bit, yeah. Here, take a look. Hold on, let me show you. Here's another really cool picture. Here you go. There you go. There it is. There's the blue. You can see the blue very well there. It's very much there. It's also very visible on my starting soon screen. It's just not super visible on like my PNG tuber because it's there, but because it's facing forward, the angle makes it a little hard to see. Oh, actually, I could show you the full picture of that. Why you change games every day? I try to make it a variety because like I play a bunch of Pokemon, so it's all Pokemon related, but I don't do just one Pokemon game. I do a variety of them. But if there's like a specific Pokemon game you want to see more often, then I'm open to listen. I just gotta see what the community wants because we want to make sure that it's something that a lot of people want, and I want to, you know, make everybody feel welcome and enjoy things. Imagine it's the same thing, but it's Zorua Thunder instead. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I do. Hold on, let me see if I... It's time to show my true self. My true self is this. You can't say this isn't adorable in every way, shape, and form. Like, you can't say that. Like, it's so great. I love it so much. You should have a poll for it. I will happily have a poll. I am all for it. I'm all for having a poll. I am all for it. Oh, man. Here we go. We're gonna hatch this. Will you be it? Will you be it? Okay. There's so many different things. I want to go to Olive Garden. I haven't gone to Olive Garden forever, but I remember their breadsticks being like super good. Yeah, I got an idea what to do now. Alright, cool. Thunder, I just found a cool Paradox Future Luxray. Tilted iron optics. Ooh! That sounds cool. But I'll keep that for later because I have to do Ogerpon and Zorua Thunder. Oh my goodness, I look forward to that. Take your time, take your time. Oh, you guys want to know something about this design? I'm gonna tell you guys something about this design after I read this comment here. I came across it on Google while looking at fan-made Paradox forums. Honestly, I love looking at those because there's so many people who come up with amazing concepts for Paradox Pokemon. So you know this outfit I wear, right? You see how it's got like it's got the black and then it's got like, you know, the blue and the yellow stripe there. Fun fact, this is insulated clothing. Like it's literally insulated clothing. Like it's meant to handle electricity very well for one reason. I ride on the back of my Luxray a lot. Like I just constantly, that's how I travel across the region. That's how I travel, is I sit on the back of my Luxray and I run around. That's literally what I do. And so I need this because my Luxray has this habit of wanting to go really, really fast. So what I tended to do is I contacted the professor of the region. Yes, there is a professor. And I was like, okay, I need you to make me some insulated clothing. And she's like, you know what? I bet. Here you go. And she gave me this insulated clothing. And that's why I wear it. Is so I can ride the back of my Luxray and be perfectly fine. As it proceeds to use Wild Charge to get me to place. Seriously, it can be incredibly fast. It can be. Yeah. Alright, I've seen all Pokemon seasons and episodes. Now watching Pokemon Horizons. It's a good one. That's a really good anime. I really enjoyed it. Ooh, this Paradox Luxray you were showing looks amazing. Wow. Now, obviously, I can't show it on stream because I don't know who the artist is. I don't know the name of the artist, and I want to make sure that I give credit and everything, but, you know, that is really cool looking. If you guys want to see it, it's in the Discord. It's in my Discord. You can look at art here. Like, you can look at art, and Greninja sent it there. It looks amazing. Like, really, really good. For sure, for sure. Let me see here. I'm gonna post it real quick. I look forward to seeing it. I look forward to it. I look forward to it. Even in my second design, even in my second outfit design, now I don't know, you know, how familiar everyone is with my second outfit design, but it's there too. It's there too. I can just take off the coat and it'll be there. I've had a few times where I've had to rush to other areas in the region, man. Why do I always say for sure, for sure? No, I say it as acknowledgement. But if it's something, if you would prefer a different way of saying that, then let me know. Let me know. I'll do my best to prevent saying it a lot. I don't mean to. I only say that so that people know I acknowledge them and I see their message. Alright. I'm gonna post it quick. I want to see this Zero Aura drawing. Let me see this. Let me see it. Where is thy drawing? Post it, please. I wish to see. Alright. Let's hopefully get this shiny today. I really hope so. I really, really hope so. I want my female shiny Fennekin, darn it! Hand it over! Hand it over! Okay, it's fine. Thunder, keep using. Okay, thank you. Alright, just making sure. Just making sure. Added a Zygarde just cuz. Zygarde is really cool. Personally, I prefer Zygarde's 10% form more than any other form. I really do not like its 100% form. I feel like the 100% form could have been a lot more interesting. It just kind of looks weird to me, you know what I mean? It's weird. I also gotta say, when going against it in Dynamax Adventures, I cried inside. It was so much pain dealing with it having Power Construct. How many of you had trouble in the Dynamax Adventures with Zygarde? I know I had way too much trouble with it. I fainted to that thing so many times. I was like, I can't. I forgot to put my signature in my Zero Aura one. Really, all dry. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong at all. I will trade you a shiny Fennekin. What do you have? I'm okay. Thank you very much, Infinity. I really do appreciate the thought. But I enjoy the egg hatching. I really, really enjoy egg hatching and everything. I also like the achievement of getting one myself. You know what I mean? But I truly do appreciate that thought, so thank you. Will you be the shiny Fennekin? Nope. Don't remind me. Remind you of what? Remind you of what? I'm so confused. Alright. Here we go. This one's gonna be hatching. Will you be the lucky one? Will you be it? Let me know. I see the Lechonk over there running over here. I think the Lechonk wants to befriend the Fennekin. It's posted? Okay, cool. Let me see. Thank you so much for the follow, Queen. I really appreciate it. Thank you. It really helps me out. Thank you, thank you. It's posted? Let me look. Let me see this. Oh, wow! These are super cool. Let me save these and show these real quick. Oh, wow. Very, very well done. I'm kind of excited to show these. This is new art. Let me, can I put these in here? Here we go. I'll show this one off first. Oh, the Dynamax Adventures 100% Zygarde. I don't want to be reminded of that. Oh man, yeah. Yeah, you have pain from that too, don't you? I'm glad to know I'm not the only one who like was dealing with that. I tried my best, but there were just a lot of times where I would either get really bad NPCs or we just got really unlucky about the rolls of Pokemon we could get. Because we all wanted an ice type, but you know how it works. Sometimes it doesn't work out that way. Alright, so this is the drawing right here. I'm just making it a little bit smaller so I can fit it on the screen here. Alright, so this is really cool looking. Take a look at this. This is the Zeraora that Maki has drawn before. Very awesome looking. I really love the detail you have in it. I love the electricity and the way it's a very dynamic pose. I really love what you got. And now let me go ahead and show the Zygarde right here. The Zygarde that's gonna give me PTSD. It's this one. It's this one that's gonna give me PTSD, man. It looks amazing. But did you have to give me the PTSD reminding me of the Dynamax Adventures? But it is super cool looking. I love the way you handle the backgrounds and everything. It's really awesome. Keep up the amazing work. Keep it up. Very, very nice. Oh man. Okay, so we have another egg to hatch and then we go on to the next batch. We go to the next batch. Alright, here we go. Are you going to be the lucky egg, the shiny Fennekin? Nope, not quite. That's okay though, we're not giving up. That won't stop me. Let me get a drink for my soda real quick. Imagine Thunder as a Snivy for once. Oh man, that would be crazy. I never thought of that before. Huh. It's a very different concept. I mean, I could be a Snivy if I wanted to. Considering that, you know, I got illusions and things, so that I can do that. What's the Dictator movie? What is that? What? I don't know what that movie is. I'll have to look that up. Let me look that up. Oh, I need to swap these anyways. I have not watched this before. I have not. To be honest, I don't watch a lot of movies in general. Like, the thing about me is I watch anime a lot more than I watch real life movies. That movie is too funny. Alright, I'll keep that in mind. I'll give it a watch when I have the time. And I'll let you know what I think about it. I will watch it one day. Hello JJ, welcome to the stream. How you doing today? It's great to have you here. We're just hatching some eggs today, trying to get the shiny Fennekin. Earlier we got a shiny Hoppip, which was pretty cool. I did not expect to get a random shiny Hoppip in the middle of hatching these eggs, but I have not gotten a shiny Fennekin yet. I know in the last part, like in part 7, I did get a shiny Fennekin, but the thing is, it was male. I'm looking for a female shiny Fennekin, and so that's the goal here. 12% chance, but I'm still going for it. I'm still going for it. It's not gonna stop me, that's for sure. I'm stuffed. Nice, nice. Yeah. What'd you have? What'd you have? I got some chicken parmesan with me. That's what I got. Chicken parmesan. Any progress in your animation? In which one? Because I'm honestly like, I'm not really the one drawing the art. I'm just animating it through After Effects. So like, my starting soon screen Okay, so my starting soon screen is actually a plain picture. It doesn't move at all. But what I did is I separated the parts of it in After Effects and then animated it myself, where I would move it over time. And that's basically what the whole starting soon screen is. I animated that myself, but I did not draw the art. Chinese food, oh, that's always good. You know what? They sell like those little balls that have like the sesame seeds on them, and they've got like the batter, and in the middle of them is like the chocolate. I love those things so much. They're so good. I want some so bad. Darn it, now you made me want some Chinese food. Darn it, JJ. Look at what you did. Now I'm hungry for some Chinese food. I want some of those. Oh man, discrimination against male shinies, how could you? Okay, to be fair, it's only because Delphox looks very feminine. So for me, I want a female one because it looks very feminine. If it didn't look feminine, then I'd be okay with having a male one. So like, for example, other Pokemon that I would want a male shiny of, but not a female one, is I would want like an Emboar shiny that's male. And then I would want like a different, you know, several different ones. Your voice is like a cute 12-year-old girl. I sound that young? Wait, I sound that young? Hold on. I'm a voice actress. Are you ready for this? I could sound even younger. I don't think you guys are ready for this. Hold up. I'm gonna sound like a little kid. Who's ready for this? Alright,
I'm gonna do my very best, okay? I can make myself sound really, really small.
Yeah, I'm a voice actress. Don't forget that. I do a ton of different voices, bro. I'm ready for some people to be caught off guard from that. I sound like a 30-year-old man. Oh no. I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think so. Oh my. What did I just hear? It was only a matter of time. It sounded like May? What do you mean I sound? No. No, I don't. No. Man, I've had so many people compare me. They're like, you sound like a Digimon. You sound like May. You sound like this character. But it's like, it's not. It's not. It's not. Oh boy, I do some insane impressions before. Like, I've done a lot of different impressions of characters and lots of different, like, things. I'm shook, yeah! It was only a matter of time, yeah. Girl, I don't think so, JJ. I don't think so. But that's my opinion. That's my opinion. Getomon, oh my goodness. I have so many people who compare that. I could do some deep voices too. Like, there's a lot of different stuff that I do. Let me see here. I can do somewhat of a deep voice, so I can go like, well now let me see exactly where you plan on going from here. That's basically what I have a large range of stuff that I can do. I don't know. I love to voice act. I love to voice act. I started voice acting in 2017, and I've just kind of done all kinds of stuff. I opened up your channel and listened to a bit. Unless I'm thinking of somebody else. I might be thinking of someone else, because I've went through a lot of people. Usually what I tend to do... Now, don't tell other people about this now, okay? What I tend to do is I try to open up everyone's channels, and I just kind of see if they have a video, and I just give them a view. I just watch their video because I get curious. I'm just like, I'm gonna listen to this. I want to hear the voice. I want to hear it. So I don't know if I have heard that before, but yeah. Goodness gracious. Okay. I'll stop with the voice acting. But yeah, I've done so many different voices before. My voice acting skills are definitely a lot better than what they used to be, though. So I'm planning on redoing my comic dubs because I do a lot better now. So I wanna redo my comic dubs. It's ironic just how many different voices that I do. Yeah. Here we go. I voiced characters that I've never heard before. Let's see. I started VA last year, just myself, no actual job with that. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Gain some experience and keep practicing. Cause for me, I wanted to sound like a different voice. Like there was a voice I was really shooting and aiming for to be able to do. And because of that, I kept doing it for so many years to a point where my voice actually evolved. And when my voice evolved, it just, now I have such a good range of voices that I can do that it just works. I have a very, very good range of voices that I do. There was an accent I was trying to mimic too, like, yeah, I was trying to mimic multiple different accents and things like that. There was just a lot of stuff, because I would get asked to voice in other people's comic dubs. I would get asked to voice in, like, animations and all kinds of other things. So I don't know, there are some people who have seen me around for my voice, but they don't know what my actual voice sounds like, because the thing that I do is I like to try and make my voice as separate as possible and everything, so people don't really know exactly what voices are actually mine. But it's kind of interesting to know that, like, I've been voice acting in quite a few things, and I really hope to continue doing that. I really, really enjoy voice acting, so I want to one day make a good career out of it and whatnot. Especially since I plan on being a VTuber somewhere down the line. I want to be a VTuber. Okay, we got 3 more eggs and then we can go on to the next batch. Here we go. I was so funny, I just saw the transition for that just kind of be on there. Like the word transition for when you go to another route, it just popped in the middle of the egg hatching. That's funny. But anyone can voice act if they put their mind to it. Do you know how to draw? I drew a single, I've drawn a few times. I gave up drawing though, but I don't mind showing you guys some of the art I did a while back. Hold on, let me pull it up real quick. Oh, here's a good piece. This is an art piece that's like super duper old, so that's why it kind of looks a little off, but yeah, I used to draw and then I gave it up. I just stopped doing it because I just don't have time for it anymore. But here you go. Here's this is a drawing I did a while back. This was my drawing. I did that a while back, like a long time ago. But yeah, that's a drawing I did. That was a drawing. So it's not that I don't know how to draw. I'm very rusty and I gave it up so many years ago that I probably am not going to be at the greatest at it right now or anytime soon. Alright. Goodness gracious, are you going to be it? Nope, this one isn't shiny either, but that's not going to stop me. It'll show up eventually. Oh, nice. Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. I'm gonna put these Fennekins back and then bring up the next eggs. Here we go. Perfect. And let's go ahead and get started on these batch of eggs. I think we still have, let me see how many boxes we have left. There's this one. Okay, we already finished that box. Oh yeah, we still have quite a few boxes to go. All right, good to know. I think we have like 3 more boxes after this one. I'm gonna end the stream after I hatch all the eggs, guys, so don't worry, this is gonna go on for a little while. As long as I remember to swap out my party, because like you should make your VTuber design just then like how they would change it from what you got now. I do have a VTuber design, like I do. It's completely different and unrelated, like it's its own original character. I just don't have it rigged. I have the art for the VTuber. Like I straight up have all the art pieces. Like I got the art and I've got like all of the files and things like that. I just need it rigged is what I mean. Because it does have different emotions, it does have different things, it's got everything it possibly needs. I just need to have the right money so I can go get it rigged. And then I do want to get another VTuber model for this channel. Because in truth, I would like to run 2 channels in truth. Because I feel like it'd be a lot of fun. But I also at the same time, it's kind of overwhelming when you think about it. So I'm not too sure exactly what my game plan is going to be. Because if I do run another channel, then I would want it to surround various different games. I wouldn't want it to be just one singular game. Because this channel is mainly dedicated to like solely Pokemon content. I've tried doing other content on this channel before, and usually it doesn't end up being like the main thing that people want to see, so I don't end up doing it anymore. But yeah, so kind of just more over dedicated to Pokemon, and then one that's not dedicated to Pokemon and isn't like held down by anything. I can just play whatever I want. That's the main goal that I want to have, is just being able to play whatever I want. You ever wake up in the morning and notice your voice is deeper than normal, and woke up one day and my young cousin said I sounded like Corpse Johnson, who has an insanely deep voice. Oh, that's so funny. Yeah, I've had that happen before, and it's usually an indication that you're like sick or something. Cause I know when my voice gets deep and everything, like I wake up and it's deep, that usually tends to mean that I'm sick. That's what I usually assume it means. But at the same time, it could just be something stuck in your throat. And it could go over time. Alright, we're gonna go on to the next batch. Do you guys want to see my VTuber design? It's like, it's a different character. Like, it's completely different. It's a very, very different character, and it has nothing to do with Pokemon. But, let me go know if you guys actually do want to see it. I'm curious. Okay, look, I love Dragon Girls. Like, I have a lot of OCs and characters that happen to be dragons. They're just, I think dragons are so cool, okay? So they tend to be, so have you seen my VTuber? No, I haven't, okay. Let me show you, I'll show you mine though. My voice doesn't get deep when I'm sick. It just gets rappy and, rappy? Why was I saying rappy? I meant raspy. Oh my goodness gracious. Alright, so this is the VTuber design. Let me go pull it up real quick. I wonder if I can find like the regular art, because I don't want to show the actual VTuber model. I just want to show what the character looks like. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do here. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Perfect. This is what she looks like. So let me lower this down real quick. Here it is. Here it is, guys. So let me. Are you guys inside? Okay, here we go. This is my VTuber design. This one right here. This is actually my VTuber design. Very, very different, huh, guys? Very, very different. But this is it. It's got upside down wings. I think that's super cool is when it has upside down wings, and I really like her. She's royalty, and she's a dragon girl. So just a fun little fact. That's what she looks like. She's in the making. So you definitely haven't heard my voice. I might have, or I might not have. I listen to a lot of people's voices, so I'd have to listen again. I'll open up your channel after the stream, though. I want to see. I'll hear your voice from there. Oh, wow, nice. Yeah, thank you. I really love her design a whole lot. Yeah, my voice gets rappy, and when I'm sick, I'd be spitting bars while coughing up mucus. Oh my goodness. Dude, be like Rhyme, man. Be like Rhyme. She's got some crazy bars, man. That's cool looking, thank you. Her story is that she's royalty, and it's like a society where only the royalty know how to shapeshift. And she's fairly young, but she's the queen of this kingdom, right? She's just, you know, she's a queen. And she does not like doing her job. So what she tends to do is she just sort of like, she escapes her job and leaves her assistants to go take care of all the jobs while she wanders off and starts doing YouTube. That's the whole story about it. It's a little small thing, like it's not very elaborate on the storyline, but it's silly and can be funny if it's made correctly. Which is what I plan to do, is I have a lot of plans to make it just perfectly introduced. So yeah. That's cool looking, yeah. Thank you so much. There we go. Alright, one more egg to hatch and then we go on to the next batch. I think I might be thinking of somebody else. Okay, wow, this is the first time that Twitch chat has been super silent. Twitch chat is just, now Twitch and Kick are the ones who are wastelands and it's not YouTube. The tables have turned. That is crazy. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and switch over to this batch here. Alright, we still got 3 more boxes after this one, perfect. Yellow Maki, I see you. Welcome back. How you doing? We've been talking about different stuff, like how I'm gonna hopefully be a VTuber one day. Okay, gotta head out. Have a great shit. Nothing wrong with that. Thank you so much for tuning in, JJ. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Have a good day. I'm back from my match. Ooh, how'd it go? Did you win? Did you win? Let me know. Let me hear that W. Let me know. Multi-streamer tonight. Yeah. I stream on many platforms. I always stream on 3 platforms at once. That's usually my go-to. One day I'll stream on Twitter, if it ever allows me to. I don't know if it will, but you know what? Maybe one day. It's because I want to meet as many people as I can. That's the goal. Absolutely decimated the enemy team with Decidueye. Ooh, nice! Way to go! Great going. That's a nice W right there. Alrighty. Nice W. My snipes don't miss. Yeah, you have insane sniping capabilities. It takes a lot of skill to be able to play those kinds of Pokemon properly. Congrats on that. Good job. Alright. Let's see here. We still got so many more eggs to hatch. Good thing they're all fire types though, because they're fire types, they hatch a lot faster than other eggs. I wonder what the fastest hatching egg is though. I wonder what that is. Anyone know what the fastest hatching egg is in existence? Like, in Pokemon in general? I want to know. Alright. It's super neat seeing them hang from trees over there. I see like that like spider Pokemon hanging from the tree. I think that's super neat. I really enjoy small details like that. Because even though they're small, I kind of feel like the small details stand out a lot more than the big details. Slugma is probably the fastest one given how hot it is. Slugma, what? I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. As hot as the surface of the sun is crazy. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty crazy how hot it is. It's very scorching hot. Or was that Macargo? I don't know. It's one of the two. I know they're both insanely hot though. It makes you wonder how durable the earth is in Pokemon. Like, it feels like it can handle temperatures like that way easier. And I guess the people are just immune to it too, because we've seen children hugging like those kinds of Pokemon. It's crazy. I don't know how they can do it. Alright. We still got this. I've actually had a couple of OCs that have the souls of dragons that can transform into half-human/dragon forms. There are 5 dragons, and they created the fictional world I create. Oh, nice, nice. I want to know about that. Did they have names? Do they have names? Let me know what their names are. They sound very interesting. Believe it or not, I had kind of a similar story myself. It was kind of funny. When I was younger, I used to write a story about like elemental power wolves. I had a lot written for, you know, these wolves and whatnot. And each one would contribute to different like things. And there was this like evil wolf who was trying to get a hold of their powers. And the thing was, they sealed themselves in a crystal. So all of the elemental wolves were sealed in a crystal. And this evil wolf found this crystal. He spent such a long time searching for this crystal and had his pack looking for it as well. And when that ended up happening, he forced the seal off, and all of those elemental wolves came out. And he basically attempted to control these wolves. But then the one who controlled fire basically snapped the one that controlled time out of it, and had that one go back in time and break the crystal, setting them free without risking the chance of, you know, the evil wolves using their corruptive powers to try and take them over. It's a long story. I'm not going to go into it, but I did have a story a while back surrounding elemental wolves. I never did finish it, but the main character was the one that controlled lightning, because lightning was the one single element that was missing from there, and so they ended up having to turn a normal, regular wolf into having these lightning powers, because lightning was the strongest one of all of them, because it was able to yield the other elements and things like that. I don't know, it's hard to explain. I'm not going to go crazy into the details, but yeah, I did have a story a while back about that. It makes me wonder if I should ever finish it. I should probably finish it one day, but I never did get to finishing it. It was something I wrote when I was really, really young. I think I started writing it when I was around, I think 7, and then I just never finished it. That was basically what I did. Alright. Let me continue going on here. The last Thunderbender? Oh my goodness, that's so funny. That's great. Oh, Arceus, that's great. Oh man. When the world needed him most, he disappeared. He went to go get milk and never came back. The 5 dragons, the red dragon that created the land, the blue dragon that created oceans, the green dragon that created life, and the black and white dragon that created day/night cycle. Oh, that is honestly cool. That is really cool. I like that you have that. I like that it's a mixture of both black and white to represent day and night. That was so smart. That was very smart. Really, really cool. I want to know more about the story. You should tell me more about the story, Draca. I want to hear all about it. I want to hear all about it. I've always enjoyed listening to people's other stories and things like that, because I'm gonna be real, I really like to read, but the big problem about nowadays books is that nowadays most of the books that we have in libraries and things, they're copy pastes of other books, but told in a different way, shape, and form. And that's kind of just made me, it wasn't really all that interesting to me, because I would always struggle to find books I could get behind and be interested in, just simply because, you know, obviously, you deal with the fact that they just don't know how to make original stories. We need more original stories in life. We need them. And we need them in regular books for people to read. I really love reading books. Also, Death Dragon would be cool. Now add time, space, matter, and into it. Oh my goodness, yeah. I love Yvelta. Yvelta is super cool. I've always enjoyed Yvelta. Especially its design. Alright, let me see here. Okay, so we got 2 more eggs. I just wish that Yvelta got a better movie, because the Diancie movie and the Cocoon of Destruction was such a bad movie in my opinion, because it dedicated 90% of it to them just being in the mall dressing up Diancie. Bro, I ain't here for that. I'm here to see destruction. I'm here to see the annihilation of lands by Yvelta. And he gets like 2 minutes of screen time. That's it. What kind of logic is that? It's a Diancie movie. You may as well just remove Cocoon of Destruction at that point. Cause like it was just not good. It was worthless. It was just, man. Hold up, pronounce Yvelta's name again. Yvelta. It's Yvelta. The thing is, I know I probably pronounce it wrong, but I have trouble with speech, so like, I pronounce a lot of stuff wrong, so forgive me for that. Alright, here we go. Just keep on going over here. La da da da. I believe in us getting this shiny today. I believe. Yeah, I pronounce Y as Y and then X as X. Because I go Xerneas, Yvelta. Like, I say a lot of different Pokemon names that are very different than a lot of other people. I don't know. But I think that's what makes it sort of unique. No worries, it's funny. Yeah. Alright, here we go. Let's see. Okay, so we still got these. Alright. Yeah, I think it's unique the way I pronounce them, but at the same time I know they may not be accurate. But I think that's what makes them fun. I kind of want to make a video one day of pronouncing every Pokemon name incorrectly. Because I want to see how I can come up with a way to say it wrong. I want to know how. I've got to come up with a way to say every name wrong somehow, some way. I see so many different debates sometimes on what Pokemon came first: Arceus, Mew, Bulbasaur, or was it? It's Rhyhorn, I think. They always say that, and I'm just like, you know what? If we're talking canonically wise, like, if we're talking canonically wise, in the lore, in the storyline, Arceus came first. And I'm assuming Mew was, like, the first experiment, like, the first Pokemon made by Arceus. Besides Dialga, Palkia, and Giratina, and things like that. And that's why it's the ancestor of all Pokemon. But I think, like, in real life, when we're talking outside of the games, it's the first one that got designed, which was Rhyhorn, I think. In the world I've made, there are 5 races of people that inhabit the land. Humans, demi-humans, characters with animal ears and tails, demons, elves, and espers. So, I would be considered demi-human, is what you're saying. I would be considered demi-human, because, you know, espers are the people who possess great psychic energy and are masters of telepathy. Ooh! I really like what you have going on here. It sounds very interesting. I wanna know the whole story now. You've got me hooked. You've got me hooked already. Listen, you know it's a good story when you hook the reader in the first few sentences. Because all you need is the first few sentences, and if the reader is hooked, you know it's a good book. I have oftentimes try to go over to like a Barnes and Noble or a library or some kind of area that sells books. Yes, even Walmart and Target. But I try to go to those places because I'm always looking for more books to read because I really like to read. Not just manga, of course, because I do enjoy reading manga, but I like reading regular books, and I enjoy Warrior Cats. That's one of the book series that I read. But I want to find other series. I tried to get into Wings of Fire. I really tried to get into it because I thought the designs for the dragons were really cool. But it just ended up not being my thing, and no matter how hard I tried, I couldn't get into it. Because my problem was that its first pages were describing every single dragon species, and they expect you to remember this throughout the whole book, and it's just, it's very hard for me to get into that. I like the small details, like you can have something very interesting where, like, you know, her black hair, blows in the wind, and the blue almost illuminated in the moonlight. Her red eyes turned to you, staring deep into your soul, and it made you feel uneasy. Something like that, you know, it helps describe the appearance without taking a long time to describe it. Like, you don't need to describe everything in one go. You don't need to go 50 sentences of describing what the character looks like. You just make small mentions of it every now and then. And, you know, that's all it counts. That's literally all that counts, is you just have that go on for a little bit. You know? I'm very picky because I'm a writer myself, so it drives me crazy when, you know, I have I have to read 50 sentences of how a character looks. It drives me crazy. Yeah, you would be a demi-human? Yes, I would. I would. Alright. Let me see here. I wonder if I could find something. I think I have a lot of different stuff here. Like, a lot of... I love genetically created beings, and I tend to write that a lot. I tend to write, you know, all kinds of stuff. Let's see here. Oh, here's a small detail I really like. So this is a character of mine called Eterna. She's a genetically created being who has dragon wings, and this is her first time. She was in an incubator for most of her life, and so this is something I wrote a while back for that. Because I wanted to introduce her differently. The girl lowered her legs upon feeling the substance she once considered comfortable draining away from her though her balance was off and she seemed to stumble for a moment before her wings steadied her on their own by placing themselves onto the ground. Opening her eyes, her vision was blurry, and as light made contact with them, her pupils narrowed and began to adjust themselves. Her hair was wet and began to drip with the substance and stain the ground in a darker shade of gray. Turning her gaze over to the one who spoke to her, she only ever gave a straight face as if uncertain of anything that he had spoken of. In her time being in the incubator, she hadn't seen the clothing she wore. Lowering her head, she realized that most of her clothing suppressed her power, and the spikes on her tail had been held down by bolts. That's a small little detail that I wrote a while back. That's a piece of the story. But you can see I have a lot of detail there, but I keep it entertaining. Like, I'm not taking 50 years to explain what the character looks like. It slowly unravels itself, and that's the kind of writing I love. That's the kind of story I read, is where it slowly describes itself, but it doesn't, you know, give every detail right off the bat. Too much to swallow. But yeah, you can definitely see I love the little detail there. My favorite part of it is writing out how, like, she stumbles for a moment when she tries to stand on the ground, but then her wings lower to help her, you know, gain balance and all that. I really like that. And that's kind of something that I just, you know, I love doing that. For For the OCs that contain the souls of the 5 dragons, I only have 2 so far, and the rest are in the workshop. But I have a general idea of what they would look like. You know what? Take your time. The more time you take, the more polished the story and the character gets. It's really cringe in Unite that I didn't get a single ho-oh lately. Well, yeah. The boost emblems, right? You want the boost emblem ho-oh? Yeah, I feel that. I haven't gotten like the Celebi one or the whatchamacallit? I forget what it's called. Hold on, let me search up. I know it's evolution. Oh, Bellsprout, that's what it was. I haven't gotten the Bellsprout one. Like I haven't gotten the Bellsprout whatchamacallit? Boost emblem, but I'm trying to get it because I'm missing only a few emblems before I have all of them. I'm very close to having all of the boost emblems. Like extremely close. The Selby one was released in a certain season before. What? No! They better make it come back. They better, because I never got the Articuno Platinum emblem, and I never got the Gyarados Platinum emblem either. There's a few emblems I haven't gotten, but I really, really want them so I can add them to my collection. Atsuda Moriyama, my male OC, is a human/Esper hybrid from a forbidden marriage. He gets the soul of the black dragon after displaying great courage fighting a corrupted saucer. Oh, that's awesome! Dude, that's so cool. I love seeing that where like the character is usually looked down upon because of their origin or anything like that, but they come back and they figure out a way to, you know, prove themselves with time. And it makes it completely different. Like, I think it's just relatable because I think a lot of people are in some really bad situations. And so when they read books about characters or, you know, watch things or even read manga or anything about characters that are, you know, going through a really tough time, I think it helps them know that they're not alone and they have something to read and help them cope with that. Because they're like, you know, if you see how certain characters act and certain characters, you know, handle certain events, I think it could be a really good lesson for a lot of other people. Because they might encounter that same situation and remember what happened to that character and be like, okay, this is not the way to handle it, let me try this. And I think a lot of times, you know, I have a lot of knowledge about certain things because I grew up reading so many books, and so it's helped me communicate better. It's helped me, you know, get through a bunch of situations. It's really hard to explain, but you get what I mean. And I don't know, I really enjoy different characters and their characteristics and things like that. There's a lot of different stuff that I read. You guys want to hear something? Okay, I had a dream a while back. I have this one character named Renity. That's her name. Her name is Renity. And she was blossomed from an idea I had, but also from a dream I had. So I had my good friend Bootleg. Bootleg's actually the one who did my PNG tuber here that, you know, has all the different emotions and things like that. She's the same person, and she actually drew Renity. And a lot of it is based off of a dream I have, or a dream that I had. And this was basically like this was basically what was there, and this was what happened in the dream. I saw it, the light that spewed out of spheres that had blurred my vision. I called out to it, raising my head and yelling out as if calling for help. I wondered if my voice was heard. Then, as if answering my thoughts, this light took the shape of a large serpentine dragon who had 4 long muscular arms with bright colored wings attached at the wrist. Lowering its head, the silver crown-like horns seemed to shimmer on the serpentine's head, and as the dragon had begun to open its red eyes, its white pupils shifted position so that they could focus on me. Are you the one who called for me? By the tone, I could now distinguish that it was female. Its assertive and calm feel soothed me, yet her appearance grew more overwhelming with each look. Opening her mouth, multiple layers of teeth were shown and her fork-shaped tongue raised with her next comment. Why does someone like you, with the power to create such beasts as I, call out so desperately as if they have lost their purpose? Live, remember my sight, and use it for something beautiful. And that was the dream I had. Very intense dream, very intense words, and that's, I've always kept that to heart. I've really kept that to heart, and it was just something I had a while back. It happened to me in a dream, and I was like, okay, I'm making this dragon real. It's real now. Let's see. Oh, whoopsie, I didn't mean to bump into this one. Miksu Kawamoto, my female OC, is a human who who got the soul of the white dragon through being passed down from her father. She's still trying to find her place in the world and will try her best to find it. You know, that's wonderful. There's a lot of people who question what they're supposed to do in this world or question those kinds of things. So a journey about someone figuring out who they are is always a nice change of pace in getting that and everything. Keep that up. Don't stop writing. You have a very creative imagination and you're going to be a wonderful writer. You really are. So don't you stop. Don't stop. Keep going. Here we go. Alright, that's all of these ones, so let me move on to the next batch. Oh man, I love stories too much. I love books. I love books. Who here reads book series? Like, is there anybody who reads an actual book series? And if so, what is the book series you read? I had already mentioned earlier that the book series that I read is always going to be Warrior Cats. I've always read that, but I'm curious if anyone else has different books that they've read. I'm not even touching you. What do you mean I encountered you? What? I'm not even touching you though. Want to read a poem I made? Sure. Sure. I will happily read a poem you made, as long as it's not inappropriate or dark. I want to try and avoid that. Oh, I read Seekers? Ooh! That's made by the same author who does Warrior Cats. That's actually kind of funny. It's the same author. But yeah, I couldn't get into those books. I couldn't get into that one. But I think it's wonderful to know that there are people who get into those kinds of books. It's good that they're always read. Yep. Made by the same author, yeah. I like their writing style. I just enjoy their writing style a whole lot. And I think that kind of reflects a lot in my writing too. People don't realize it, but the books you read really does impact the stories you write. Because that's when your writing style can come to life and can be seen. And you'll start to notice that, you know, the books that you read have a real big impact on the way that you write. And so for me, Warrior Cats kind of has a very big impact on my writing style. Although nowadays Warrior Cats has kind of gone downhill. I enjoy the books, but unfortunately it feels like the book series has kind of just gone downhill big time. It got out of hand. It just got really out of hand when they started adding in powers and things, and that's kind of the downfall. Because originally the books were all about, you know, protecting their territory and the wars that went down, and that's why it's called Warrior Cats, is because they would basically get in like wars and the cats would fight one another. But now it's just they added powers and things went out of whack, and it's just gone over the top. It's just not, it's not the same anymore. My male OC has a twin sister named Sumair. Her and Atsudo were separated at birth, and she is part of an assassin clan called the Shadow Riots. Her and her brother embrace their Esper side as the story progresses and when they come to terms with their bloodline. Oh, very interesting. That's very interesting. You keep that out. An assassin clan, huh? Wow. That's a very good name for it too. Shadow Wraths or Riots? Because I think those are really good names. You have a lot going on here, and I really enjoy what your story is going on about. Now let me take a look at what was posted in the arts here. I don't want to keep this person out. Curiosity. Let me see here. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here's a poem that Maki has written, guys. This is a poem. Let me put it on this screen here so I can read it better. There we go. Amongst the chirps of songbirds and the whistle of winds, surrounded by tall, deciduous trees, soft crunches can be heard from the forest floor. Who may that be? An elegant tramper? A tiny critter, possibly? And a fox, a young one at that. He takes in cool air with his snout up and high. Maybe he's hungry? He spots and chases lizards and insects. He sniffs and paws at them, tilting his head ever so often, like a child touching all they see, but he does not eat. His youthful eyes set sight in the distance, running water. Maybe he's thirsty? He sits on the edge of the stream, and the water's as pure as a nun's heart. But he does not drink. A snapping turtle swims by, so his ears perked up. He brings his snout forward, the critter with caution, oh my goodness, I'm sorry. He brings his snout towards the critter with caution. With a lightning fast snap, the fox jumped, narrowly avoiding its trap. As he ran with an expression, a mixed expression of both fear and excitement. It was then clear to me, not everything that is done with purpose, but because someone or something was curious. I like this. I really like what you have going on here. Very nice poem. Do you write more? Have you written more poems? I want to read more. Like, that's really good. Very well done. It's descriptive without, you know, having to spend a long time being descriptive. That's just, it's perfect. It's very well done. Great going. Oh, man. And you called it Curiosity, which is such a fitting name. That's a very fitting name. Keep up the good work. Keep it up. Alright. Let's see here. How many more we got? Okay, one more egg and we move on to the next batch. Perfect. I wrote poems a while back, but I don't think my poems would be something I should read because they're very dark and I do not want to bring that here. I want to keep the positivity up. That was the only one I wrote because it was an assignment. You did very well. It looks amazing. You did good. You did very, very well. They better have given you a good grade from that. If you didn't get an A+, I'm gonna talk with your teacher. I got some words to say. Oh man, it was really good. I'm gonna keep hatching these eggs because I believe in getting this shiny today. I believe in it. I gotta wait. I think at the start of next week, I'll get my next schedule. So I think about either Saturday or Sunday. No, it's probably gonna be Sunday that I'll learn my new schedule. So you can look forward to me uploading my stream schedule sometime around that time. If my schedule updates, which hopefully it will. I hope it does. But yes, that's essentially that. Thunder doesn't want to talk about her edgy teen days. I'm technically... Is it wrong to say I'm technically in those days still? Is it wrong to say that? I mean, it's not that I don't mind talking about it. It just makes the mood drop a lot, you know what I mean? Because what was said is very, very dark, and I do not want to ruin the mood, if you get what I mean. Because this is a positivity area. I want everyone to feel comfortable and warm and happy. That's what I want here. I don't wanna make anything that's gonna be like, no, what is this out there? Alrighty. We're gonna keep on going here. Everyone does have those days though. Those edgy teen days are something else. 2 more eggs and we go on to the next batch. There's a lot of stuff that I've written. Oh man. But I'm very proud of the stuff that I write. Because I spend such a long time writing them, you know? There's a lot of quotes that I also think people should know. Because my whole gist is I want to tell a story that people can relate to. That's basically what I want to do. And I have some really intense quotes that I have here that I think a lot of people can relate to. I have a lot of characters. Let me see here. The one that I especially really appreciate are ones from Venodia. Venodia is another character of mine. And this is basically one of this is like one of the most intense quotes that I have. One that I genuinely really like, and it's this quote here. Let me put these in here first. Okay. I got so caught up in everything I didn't have that I didn't bother to see what I had and what I have taken away. And I think a lot of people can relate to that, because her whole character is, you know, she gets this jealousy. There's all these people who have these powers, have these, you know, incredible abilities. They're super strong and all of this, and she watches them out of envy. And she, you know, she would train and she would purposely make herself stronger. She would keep working hard. She would keep doing that, but it felt like it was never good enough. It was constantly, you know, weighing her down, where she felt like she could never be good enough. And she eventually, that jealousy took over and her attitude started changing. She got darker, she was angrier, she was so caught up in the fact that she didn't have anything. Like, she didn't have, you know, she didn't have their powers, but she had family, she had people who cared for her, people who worked hard for her, and she was so lost in the fact that she didn't have these strengths and powers that she took for granted everything that she had. And that jealousy took over to where eventually she makes a wish to something and ends up taking the body of, you know, the person she admired the most, who was practically almost like a mother to her. And when she came back into like this different timeline where she meets, you know, her mother-like figure in that same body, instead of being angry, this is what happens. Even after everything I had done, I saw no anger or fear in her eyes. Instead, I saw gratitude and sorrow. Greeted with the words of welcome back, I came to realize my mistakes and knew that my only redemption now was to fix what I had done. It's just very intense when you think about it, because she starts to slowly realize that what she did was wrong, and she took for granted so many things. She just took so much for granted, and when when she comes to realize that she wants to fix her mistakes, and it's a very impactful thing because I think a lot of people can relate to that, where they have somebody that they admire and they're like, I wish that was me, I wish I had that, I'm jealous, I want that so bad, but then they forget all that they have. You know, we are in a better place than a lot of other people. You know, they're not to say that everyone doesn't have something going on. Of course, you're gonna be in a bad place. Like, there's always gonna be times where life is looking down and everything, but at the end of the day, we have it better than a lot of other people. We still have those bad moments, but at least we have a roof over our head. At least we have food. At least we have the capabilities to do certain things that other can't. At least we have internet, because there's some people who don't have that, who don't get that, and it's just a very intense moment when you realize that even if things are bad, they could be a lot worse. And so instead of looking at wanting someone else's life or wanting those other things, look at what you have and appreciate it more. Look at the sunset. Not everybody can look at the sunset now. Not everyone is around to see that sunset. Some people have, you know, passed away with regrets and not being able to do all those things and realize that they took for granted a lot of stuff. You can see the beauty that is like the sky. You can see the beauty that is the ocean. You can see all this beautiful different sights, and not everyone got to see that. Some people grow up in just all alone. Some people grow up in a hospital unable to move. Some people grow up in areas where they don't even get to see the outside. It's very, very sad and heartbreaking, and I just wish that a lot of people would remind themselves that even if things are looking bad, there's always going to be a bright side. There's always going to be a way out. There's always going to be a light at the end of the tunnel, and I think a lot of people take that into, like, they just take it for granted. They take what they can do for granted, and that's a very heartbreaking thing because a lot of people would love to be in that position, and I just want people to know that they're not alone. There's never been, no, nobody is alone in this world. The people who think they are alone, they're not. And let me tell you why. Because I'm with them. I'm with them. I'm with the people who are struggling and suffering right now. I hope that their day gets better. I care for them. If they feel nobody loves them, I love them. I care about them. And, you know, I just want people to know they're not alone, and that's all that matters. Like, I care about them. There is somebody who cares for you. I care about you. If nobody else will care for you, I care about you. I don't care what you've done. I don't care about your past. I care about you yourself. What do you want to do with your life? What do you want to achieve in your life? That's what I want. That's what I'm looking towards. There are people who have regrets in life, who regret doing something terrible, and who have suffered greatly because they did something terrible and want to change what their life is. They want to change who they are. And I'm with them. They can 100% do it. I believe in them. A person shouldn't compare themselves to others, instead to who they were yesterday. Exactly! Stop comparing yourself to other people. You are your own individual. You can do things that other people can't. Everyone can do things that other people can't. And that's just, I want people to know that I care, man. I want people to know that, like, they're not alone. You don't need to compare yourself because you're special. Everyone is special. Not like, nobody can do what you do. Because the thing is, sure, other people can voice act, other people can do that, but they can't do the same voices you can. Your voices are unique to you. You're the original. You are you, and there's nobody else in this world who is you. It just drives me crazy. It just drives me crazy when I see and hear so many people who end up struggling. It's like, if only you knew. Anyway, sorry for going on a whole rant there, like a whole thing. I just wanted to get that out there because the thing is, I want people to know. I just want people to know, you know? That's the key thing here. It's just I genuinely want people to know. How many more eggs? Okay, we got more. Amen. Yeah, preach, preach. Yes, yes. 100%. See, the truth is, okay, so a lot of people may not know this about me, but I have 2 autoimmune diseases. I straight up have 2 autoimmune diseases, okay? I have 2. And in case for those who don't know what autoimmune disease is, it's basically where your own immune system is attacking your body. Like, it's attacking the good parts of your body. And I have 2 of those, so I'm getting attacked in multiple areas of my body. And so I'm like in a constant pain, and it's never gonna go away because I have, you know, I have those autoimmune diseases. And then my brother also has autoimmune diseases. I have a lot of, there's just a whole history of autoimmune diseases in my family. So like, you know, I have all these kinds of things. But despite that, I still try my best. I still do this kind of stuff because it's like, even if I have all these things, it's not gonna stop me from enjoying what I'm doing. And a lot of people end up, you know, being like, oh, I can't enjoy this because I have this or that. It's like, you can, you just don't want to try because you let it stop you. Why should you let the pain you feel stop you? Like, don't let that stop you, and do what you do. You need enjoyment in life. You need enjoyment. And that's the sort of thing that I just, you know, I want people to know. What's your favorite Pokemon? Luxray. Luxray is my favorite Pokemon. But yeah, I have 2 autoimmune diseases, but it's not stopping me. It's not going to stop me. Of course, I probably shouldn't say something so insensitive like that, but the thing is, I think a lot of people who have the same things as me kind of just end up not wanting to do anything because they're just like, it's too much. It's like, you're not gonna get anywhere if you sit there and you are sad about it, because, you know, it doesn't solve anything dwelling over it. You can't change that you have it. You can't change what you have, so no use in dwelling over it. So instead of dwelling over it, why don't you live your life? Go out and do something. Go out, be yourself, find friends, all that kind of stuff. That's basically, you know, the way that I look at it is, don't let that stop you. Whatever it is that you got. Unless, you know, I know not every, that can't be said for every person who gets a certain thing like that, like who gets a disease or something like that, but, you know, for those that do find it hard to do the things that they enjoy, you can at least do it, you know, because sometimes some people can't do the things that they enjoy. And so you just gotta be happy that you can, at the very least, even if it's a little hard and it can be hard to do. Eventually you're gonna break out of your shell and you're gonna be able to enjoy it. Because if you don't let that affect you and you don't let that beat you, then you're strong. Nice. One of my friends loves that Pokemon too. I might nickname a Luxray after you. I would love that. Thank you. I love it when people nickname Pokemon after me. It's so funny. I have a few people who would get a shiny Zoro and they're like, I named it after you, and I'm just like, oh, thanks. Thank you. Alright. Alright, for a little bit of context, I was talking about something a little bit deep earlier. That happened to me, Monkey. I ended up learning the hard way, and my reputation has been taking a big hit. I ended up doing something stupid too. All I can ever do is focus on positives. You're welcome. Yeah, thank you, Garrett. Really appreciate it. Also, you know what? That's good. Focus on the positives, because you can get by. You can do the stuff that you want to do. You can get back from this. Because let me tell you, your reputation isn't ruined with me. I don't judge a person on rumors. I don't judge a person on their past. I judge a person on their characteristics and who they are now. Not who they used to be, not who they were yesterday. I judge them based on who they are now. Who the person I'm talking to is now. Who they are, their personality. I will listen to someone's past. I'm more than happy to listen to someone's past and talk to them and everything like that and help them out if they have a hard time getting over stuff and all that kind of stuff. I'm more than happy to listen, but it's not going to affect my view on them. Like, if one person did something really bad a while back, but clearly shows that they want to change and be a better person,
then I'm gonna focus on who they are now. I'm not gonna focus on what they did. I'm not gonna focus on their previous self or anything like that. I'm gonna focus on who they are now and the person that they want to be. That's all that matters. And I think a lot of people kind of forget that because, again, you don't judge a book on its cover. That's a common saying, is don't judge a book on its cover. Which means, don't judge its characteristics, don't judge any kind of stuff like that, no. You have to learn about them and know who they are now. And then determine from there if you want to be their friend or not. For me, I'm a very opening person, like a very welcoming person, so I'm always open to make more friends and stuff like that. Like, it always makes me happy to find new faces and make new friends and all that kind of stuff. But yeah. Okay, this is the last batch of eggs, guys. This is the last box. Anyways. So long as you change your perspective and not compare yourself to others, life will be so much better. Yeah, Maki's completely right. Never compare yourself. Because don't forget, there's stuff that only you can do. Only you can make the voice that you have. Only you have the special voice that you have. Nobody else can mimic it. Nobody else can be you. You are your own unique individual person, and that's all that matters. I also learned how to forgive myself, especially after I missed a mistake. Good. Because you acknowledge what you did was wrong and were able to overcome that, and that's a wonderful thing. Never dwell on it, because it's not going to change what happened in the past. But what you can do is change what happens in the future and shoot for what you want to be, who you want to be. And that's all that matters. Start small and end big. Exactly! Oh, thank you so much for the sub there, Sterling Owl. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you so much. It really helps me out. But yeah, at the end of the day, I just solely just want people to know, you know, if they ever feel like they're not cared for or anything like that, I care for them. Now, I'm not gonna repeat what I said not too long ago. I was saying stuff like at 1 hour and 40 minutes in the stream. I was going like a whole thing there, so I'm not gonna repeat what I said there. But everything I said there is true. It's 100% true. There is nobody alone in this world because I'm with them. 100%. Like, even if I don't know you, if you are in pain or anything, I'm with you. Because I care. Nobody's alone. I refuse to let anybody be alone. Alrighty. Let me go ahead and do these eggs. Okay, so we got some more. I'm so ready for this shiny Fennekin already. Come on. Give me the shiny Fennekin, darn it! Give me my female shiny Fennekin. I've already gone through so many boxes, man. Alrighty. This has been a really good TED Talk. Yeah, welcome to my TED Talk. Hope you guys enjoyed my TED Talk. True, I'm just not the kind of person to run from it or make excuses even if my brain tells me I wanted to. Good! Face yourself, face your mistakes and overcome them. That's a good thing to do. I can already tell you're a good person, Garrett. You learn from your mistakes, you don't dwell over it, and that's always a wonderful thing. Oh, it's not 100%. It's not 100%? Whatever do you mean? It looks 100% to me. It's 100% to me. Whatever do you mean? I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, I do have depression and anxiety, but I'm overcoming it. I just didn't want to let those change. Exactly! You got this. You are not alone. There's plenty of people who, you know, have that same thing, but working together and overcoming it, a big part of it is always just trying to, you know, hang out and those kinds of stuff. Like, just don't let that affect you, because you're not alone. You are not alone. I'm with you. You can overcome it. I believe in you. Huh? Yeah, what are you talking about, Maki? I don't know what you're talking about. There is no, I only see 100% Zygarde here. I only see the 100%. Oh man. I enjoy this chicken parmesan, it's so good. La da da. Alright, we're gonna keep on going here. We're gonna keep on going. La da. Hatching these eggs. You guys think we're gonna get the shiny today? I hope we get the shiny. Man. Apologies if I end up talking a bit too fast for some people. Like, I've been told quite a few times that I talk really fast. And it's just because of the place I grew up. Like, I grew up in an area where, like, you have to talk fast or else people lose their attention span. Like, they don't pay attention at all. That's kind of where it is. Because I grew up in a desert, in a drought. I can't specify where, of course, but basically, it was essentially an area where people were very selfish. Like, very, very selfish. You could tell them about your whole day and they would be like, oh, well, how does that affect me? Like, that's literally just how it was. How many eggs do you have? This is the last box that I have. This is the last box of eggs that I have. So we're gonna hope for that. But yeah, so I end up talking really, really fast because of that. Because it was the only way to keep people's attention span back in the place I used to live. Is just because they would not listen otherwise. If you didn't talk fast, congratulations, they would not listen to you. Which is funny because that habit has never gone away, even here. Because when I moved, everybody here talks slow. And so when I talk, they're like, you know what you sound like? You sound like I was like, sorry, I try. I try to make it as audibly hearable as possible, but I haven't really had time talking slower. I talk really, really fast. Alright. Yeah, I'm with you. I have depression and anxiety. We're gonna try and get over. Yeah, exactly. Draco's there with you too. You got this. You both got this. You can overcome this. I believe in you two. I believe. I normally don't talk about this on stream chat, but I actually do have a. We'll read it whenever I feel down or discouraged. Nothing wrong with that. That's always a good thing. If you find hope in that, if you genuinely find hope in that, if you enjoy what you're reading or anything like that, if it helps you get by, that's all that matters. It doesn't matter what it is or anything like that. Anything that gives you hope is all that matters to you. And it's a wonderful thing that you're able to find those kinds of things. So don't be afraid to. Talking like you're on 2x speed, right? A lot of people say that all the time. I just talk a lot. I talk really, really fast. I don't mean to though. I'll try to slow down. I'll try. Man, I really hope we get this shiny today though. I really hope so. We're so close. We're so close to the end of the batches. Okay, we got this. Let's go. Can I get some hashtag shiny luck in chat? Hashtag shiny luck? Give me. I won't lie. Okay, so ironically enough, when you guys remember that Just Chatting stream we did a while back, right? Like a couple days ago? That Just Chatting stream, I had something planned out the entire the entire time. I had something down. Like, I was so ready to do it. But everybody ended up just chatting that I didn't actually get a chance to do it because I ended up forgetting about it mid-stream. Because as I was just chatting with everybody, I ended up, you know, just straight up not realizing, you know, that I had forgotten about it. I was gonna make everybody try and sing Bury the Light in the chat. So like all of them start typing in the lyrics of Bury the Light. And I was gonna sing that. And I was so prepared for people to start saying Bury the Light multiple times because everybody would just, you know, try and say that lyric and then it would just get all mixed up. And so it would be It would be crazy. I thought it was gonna be so funny, is having to try and sing that song and get through it. That was the whole plan I had, and then I completely forgot about it because I got so caught up in chatting with all the chat, and I had so much fun, by the way. That was a blast to be able to talk with everybody. I had such a fun time. But yeah, crazy. It's interesting about what you said, Thunder, because that's why my fictional word is centered around the world is centered around. The world can be a dark place, but there's always a light at the end of the tunnel. And exactly. There are a lot of beautiful things to see in the world. That's why there are groups I've made that just want to see. Oh wow, or just want to disturb the world and create new ones. Yeah, unfortunately, there's a lot of people like that too. That's a very good story. You always want to make a story with a good message. Oh, Cynthia! What did I do this time? I didn't do anything to deserve this. Whoa, I did not expect to see Cynthia out of nowhere like that. Oh my goodness. Remember your Dusket rage 3 days ago? Remember what I'm gonna do to Dusket if you bring it up again? How about them apples, huh? I have a picture this time to describe what I do to Dusket. Be a shiny or else I'm rating Game Freak. Oh my goodness, yeah. Much love and support to you, Thunder. Oh, thank you, Garin. Much love and support to you as well. Hashtag shiny luck. I appreciate it. 100%. Waha, yeah. Oh man. Everybody loving to play. Everyone's loving to bring up Dusket now, man.
FBI, open up!
FBI, you'll never take me alive! You're welcome. Yeah, thank you. Alright, we got some more eggs to hatch. And I think we have one more batch after this, and that should be all of them. So hopefully we'll get a shiny soon. I believe. I have some custom lyrics if you guys want to hear it. Oh, Poker Chris, I see that, Nani. I see.
FBI, open up!
Oi, FBI, you'll never take me alive! Hey, you're welcome for that drawing of Dusket. Yeah, thank you so much. I'm so using it in the next Roblox stream. I'm having that. Thank you so much. I have returned. Welcome back, Pokey. Welcome back. Welcome. I actually have a little custom song I'm making on, guys. Like, I'm making a custom song. You guys want to hear a bit of it? No, I'm not going to play the beat because I have to be very careful about playing the beat just yet. But I have some really good lyrics for it. Let me pull it up right now. Oh, Cynthia! What'd I do? Oh, Arceus. Oh, goodness. Crazy. Let's see here. Let me find the lyrics real quick. Okay, that one's happening. So, now I'm not going to sing the whole thing, but I am gonna sing a little bit of it for you guys. So this is actually an original song. These are lyrics I made up, guys. So here we go. This is a little something I made. Okay.
FBI, open up!
FBI, you'll never take me alive. Are you guys serious? I'm trying to be over here and sing my original song, and what do? You throw water and things at me. I see how it is. Oh goodness, man. Let's play Smash Bros with audios. No worries. You are always welcome. Don't worry about it. All good. So here is a piece of my original song. Okay. In the morning light, I rise up tall with every step. I give my all through highs and lows. I'll never sway with head held high. I'll face each day the ones I've left there in my heart. The memory, a guiding spark. I'll carry on. I'll dance to the beat with every stride. I won't retreat. I'll march on strong with spirit bright in every battle. crack. Through trials face, I'll stand my ground. With courage deep, my strength unbound. For those who have gone, I'll care. Oh my goodness, that voice. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna keep going for a little bit. Okay, you guys ready? Oh, sorry about that. Voice crack. Oh my goodness. All right, here we go. Okay, here it is. Here we go. Okay. Through trials faced, I'll stand my ground. With courage deep, my strength unbound. For those who have gone, I'll carry on. Their legacy is forever drawn. Their voices echo in the wind. A constant force, a guiding friend. I'll face the world, I'll reach the sky. With every challenge, I'll reply. There you go. So that's a little bit of the song that I was working on, guys. It's not done yet, obviously, and whew, that took a lot of air out of me. But yeah. Oh, Cynthia, what'd I do? I was just singing a song. What, I didn't deserve this. You know, I'm actually glad we met on yesterday's Stream Thunder. I know we just met yesterday, but you seem like a very amazing and nice. I love that. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I really, really appreciate it. Oh man, I really, really appreciate it. But yeah, I hope you guys like that little original song. So that's a little bit of the original song that I actually made. I personally made those lyrics. So, I know I'm not like the best singer, but you know what? I'm gonna try and do my best anyways. It doesn't matter if I sound good or not. It's about the message that you give with the song that you sing. That's all that counts. I wanted to do Cynthia Lol. Yeah, no problem. No worries. Oh man. But yeah, guys, I hope you liked that. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I'm glad to meet everybody too. I'm really glad that I met a lot more new people because it means I can just, you know, it's more people I can make their day. And that's the main point here is I want to make everybody's day, and that's kind of just what I want to do. Yeah. Alrighty, let's go. Hatch, come on, give me the shiny, give me the shiny. Oh, come on. Your singing is lovely too. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I try. I'm still rather new to singing because like I've never really sung before, to be honest. Like I used to do choir a lot, like a long time ago. But there's actually a bit of a story. So I used to do choir, and one day when we had to be on stage and everything, I was dancing because they have you sing and dance on stage and stuff, and that's kind of like what they did and things like that. And so I ended up, you know, in the middle of the performance and in the middle of dancing, because they had like these stairs things, like they're kind of like stairs, you know, but you have to stand on them and you dance in sync with everybody else. Well, the truth was, I wasn't a very liked person back then, but I was sort of pushed off of like the little thing. So I ended up, when I was dancing, I was pushed over to the edge, and my foot literally like fell off the edge, and so I ended up falling off the stage, and it was so embarrassing in the very middle of the singing. But despite that, I got right back up and I went back into the stage and kept singing and all that kind of stuff despite that. But right afterwards, I was so embarrassed I ended up crying, and I was like, oh, it's so embarrassing. And I'm just like, I'm looking back at it now, I'm just like, you know what? I don't know how many people could fall off the stage and get right back up afterwards, especially with how young I was. Like, dang. Yeah. To think I joined this community, because of the Mewtwo raids back then, I don't regret it one bit. Yeah! I'm really glad that you guys are here. I really am. Honestly, it's been so fun. I'm really glad I got back into streaming and doing all this, because I've met so many really awesome people. Unfortunately, I gave up doing online matches in Smash Bros. Because it was frustrating. There are very strong players out there, and even if I try to read my opponent, it just doesn't work out well. You know what? That's okay. That's okay. I think that it's more fun to battle with friends anyways. You know what I mean? And sometimes competitive play isn't for everybody, and that's perfectly okay. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. And it's actually good that you're able to step away because you're like, that's not fun to me anymore. And you don't want to lose sight of what's fun. That's one major thing, is you never want to lose sight of what's fun. So it just sometimes it's okay to step back. It's okay. You know, it's perfectly okay to feel the way you do. Anyways, guys, I am going to end it here. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I truly appreciate it. And I hope to see you all in the next stream as well. I did manage to get link to Elite Smash. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. That's great. I bet that takes a lot of skill. Good job. Good job. You got this. Great going, man. I am going to end it here, though. And we will be able to talk next stream. I do have to wrap it up, though, because I've got some things that I got to do and everything like that. But don't worry, guys. I will be doing more streams. I will upload my next stream schedule whenever I have the time and know my schedule for next week at work, like what days I'm working. Because I only stream the previous days because I'm off work, so I have work these like 3 days up here, like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and hopefully on Sunday they'll inform me exactly what days I'm working, like what the days are and everything like that. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will definitely see you all in the next stream. Good night, everybody.